What's in the box? Hey, what's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What is in that box, man? What's in the box, man? What the fuck is in that box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Hey, what's in the box? What's in the box, huh? Box! What's in the box, man? What's in the box, man?
Hello again, this is Mike, and I am the Sports History Collector. And yes, it has been a very long time since I've had a video out, and so I thought I'd do a quick, hopefully under 10 minutes, hopefully under 7 minutes, video, let you guys know what I've been up to, what I've recently picked up, and also combine it with my birthday purchases or gifts, I should say, that my wife got me. Today is my birthday. It's my 66th birthday. It's been a long route at 66, but an enjoyable one, I must say. And collecting has been a big part of it. So, I will show you what's in the box shortly. But let me tell you what I've been up to. It's not necessarily very good. Um, a couple months ago, my sister was put in the hospital, and she's actually been in and out, mostly in the hospital for the last 2 months. um, which has been keeping me kind of busy. At least I can't predict when I can, make a video or be a part of any podcast or anything. So, it's just a up and down type of situation. So I'm just gonna try to do what I can here and make a video now and again. I still have been collecting. I try to get my mind, off of the bad things going on and look for things to collect. It helps out, definitely helps out. And my wife has been keeping me busy also. We started spring cleaning around the same time, and to keep my mind off of things, we decided to have us do a spring cleaning of my memorabilia room and our office, which is my second memorabilia room. Um, the memorabilia room it is what it is, except that we kind of use it sometimes for when we're doing other projects as a kind of a catch-all. So there was a lot of stuff in it. So we've kind of cleaned that out for the most part, and it's also gotten me to get into some of my drawers where I had supplies and parts of projects and stuff. So I'm working on that still. Should get that done real shortly. And this is another view of the room that I was using a lot of time for podcasts. Um, you can see whoa, I still have room here, and I got plans for stuff on the wall. Um, this cabinet right here, if I can point to it right here, is brand new. My wife actually put that together. It's kind of IKEA-like. She did about 90% of it, did a really good job. What you can't see over here, there's a couple other end type tables that I want to have some displays on as well. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I'm hoping to kind of free up some time now and again. Um, I try to get onto CRL on Room Live on Sunday nights, but even then, sometimes I'm in and out and on the chat. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So that's what I've been doing. So what I'm going to do is, because I can't predict what my time is going to be like, I couldn't commit to going to the Anaheim West Coast Card Show coming up here in a few weeks, couple weeks, I think. So I just told my wife to just take the money she would have normally given me to go towards a show and to pick something off my watch list on eBay. And boy, did she ever! And that's I'll be showing that kind of last. But I'll show you what some other stuff I picked up. Speaking of the West Coast Card Show, the one in February, if you watch that video, I did not spend. I only spent about half the money I had allotted for it because there were a couple cards that I really wanted um, on eBay. I was only able to get one of those two because the other one was just too expensive for the money I had left. But I did get another item that it's been on my want list for quite a long time. And let me. I'm going to show you everything, and then I'll show you some stills at the end so you can see a little better. Um, First thing I wanted, because I collected 55 Dodgers and I've been collecting signed 55 Bowman and Topps cards, and you're not going to be able to see the signature real well. It's a little light. You can see it better in the still photo. But this is a 55 Gil Hodges. I can get it where the signature is right here, right on the top, and it is um, a bit light, but like I said, you can see it pretty good. Um, Honestly, I had marked this down to just get a regular unsigned version because I didn't think I'd be able to find one of these. So I was really, really happy to get that, and made me feel like Tony Southern Collector. So the other thing I had enough money left over, and this is something I've wanted for quite a long time. It's a beautiful uh, pencil signature, very strong. Let's see if you can still see it here. Archie Vaughn. Probably gonna get a good shot of that. Back a little bit. One of the most underrated of the Hall of Famers, and it's glad to have him now in my collection of autographs, the Hall of Famers. That's one thing that I started back on. Sorry again, I picked up a cough. Um, that's one thing that I've started back up on is Hall of Fame autographs. Um, I kind of got off of it a little bit because I've been doing teams, famous events and stuff like that because I like those as well. But I've really just got the bug to get Hall of Fame autographs, some of the harder ones, and so hopefully I'll keep doing that. I'm at 188 of unique individual autographs for the Hall of Fame. I'd like to get to about 250. And we'll see how that goes. I've actually got a lot I need of Hall of Famers from the last few years, so they're easy to get. But a lot of them are, $100 for just an average Hall of Famer, which is kind of high, but it is what it is. Um, so what I've got left here, let me, what was in the box? I picked up, this is all my birthday stuff. I had a little birthday money just on the side, and so I thought I'd buy myself a birthday present. So I bought 4 cards from one dealer on eBay. And as you might know, I collect signed 51 and 52 Bowman cards. And the one dealer had several. Some of them are a little worn. The signatures are all very good, and colors are nice. So first one is Clint Hartung. He was uh, he was with the Giants. A beautiful ballpoint pen autograph. Howie Judson, Phil Cone, and this doesn't do this justice. The color on this is just really spectacular. Signature towards the bottom. And Al Zarella. This one's the most worn of the cards, but the autograph is just gold. It's beautiful. And so now for what my wife got me, and I'll start out with the first thing that really surprised me. Well, they both surprised me actually. I didn't think she was going to go this deep into my list. Um, I collect the 34 Cardinals, championship Cardinals, and I pretty much had completed the project. I have all their autographs, everybody that suited up, the owner, coaches, even the announcer, um, and and the boy, like 66, and I'm showing it. Branch Rickey, that's the person I'm talking about. Branch Rickey, who was the general manager. Anyway, so I was going to pretty much complete it, although some projects like this, I like to get if they were in the World Series that particular year, I like to get a ticket from the World Series. And these tickets had kind of spiked, so I've been kind of, so I was going to get the rest of the stuff matted and framed and put it on the wall. But my wife found this Game 7 ticket, and it was at Nevin Field, um, which is where the Tigers, who were the opponents, that was their home field. And what is so great about this ticket is it is an actual ticket from a seat from left field, and it was left field where Joe Medwick played, and he got kicked out of the game in Game 7 for his own safety because people were throwing things at him because he was doing so well. Because he got thrown out, he did not get to break the record, World Series record for most hits in a series. That's how, he was just one short, and he probably would have done it. He was that hot. But what cracks me up is maybe, just maybe, someone that held this ticket in one hand also held tomato or a head of lettuce and threw it out onto the field. You just never know. But that's what makes collecting so wonderful. Last, I really had a choice when uh, when I got the Gil Hodges 1955. I didn't have enough money to get this other particular card, and but I could have instead of getting that and the Archivon, I could have just got this one and maybe something much smaller. So I kind of figured I probably wouldn't get this, and then my wife got it for me for my birthday. And this is a 1952. Yeah, it's 52. Gil Hodges. And this signature, there's no question about it. It is bold, it is beautiful. And now I just have the 1951 to get for my 51-52 run. Probably one of my favorite cards. There's a slight wrinkle or slight crease going a little bit above his shoulder across, but it's really hard to see. And the colors on this, I don't know if you can really tell, but the colors are just spectacular. That's a little better. Let me get a little closer. You can see the Gil Hodges autograph is very strong. So that's what I've been up to. Um, that's what I got for my birthday. I've really enjoyed my pre-birthday, and today's been a very relaxing day. So, and it's hopefully going to continue. Um, Going forward, I'm going to try to keep collecting, finding some 51 and 52 Bowmans. I'm going to keep adding to my 55 Dodgers. I'm definitely going to start getting some more stuff. I got some stuff planned for the walls over here, and this is probably the room I'm going to do the most filming for videos, although I might do some in my main room. But this has got the best area to use. We got a smaller desk they put in here, which opened up a lot of room. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for joining me on my birthday celebration. And I'll talk to you soon.
Julie, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City.